Hey everyone, Michael from Elevate 365 here. Today I'm just going to take you through a quick demonstration of Business Central within our test automation solution. What you see on the left side here is a test script that I've already added steps to, just for demonstration purposes. If I spin it up by clicking Run in the top right, you'll see it's going to open a virtual browser and start going through some of these steps. It starts off by just doing standard login without multi-factor authentication. As you can see, it's highlighting everything it interacts with in blue. And now it's gone ahead and logged in. Now, Elevate, unlike many other solutions out there, provides custom logic within our solution for things like page load in the Dynamics applications. So in this case, where this getting ready page might stay open for 5-10 minutes after you've just done a fresh update, our solution will keep waiting until it's completed. Other solutions will just fail, they'll time out after a few seconds, and that can result in some very flaky tests that you have to rerun 3, 4, 5 times in order to see whether or not the actual steps themselves passed. We don't want our users to have to add manual delays within their test script, so you can see on the left side we don't have any. All the logic for waiting is baked into the tool itself. As you can see, it's gone through and created a vendor, just with a vendor name, which is being created uniquely every time this test is executed, just by incrementing, which you can see on step 6. So that test is completed. If we want to go ahead and add additional steps to that test, we can press the plus and then scroll down to the very bottom where we can see the application section. Application section is specific commands for the application you're working with, in this case Business Central. Elevate tries to build out these type of commands for all Dynamics apps to make the experience easier. We understand a lot of the times the people doing the testing are just business users. They aren't technical, they aren't testers, they aren't developers. Here I've added the expand section command, and I'm just enabling the field inspector tool so that I can select that section on the page and tell the automation exactly which section I want to be expanded. You can see it's highlighted in blue. I've gone ahead and clicked on it, and on the top left you can see it's selected that invoicing section into that command. Now I can go ahead and run this step individually. A lot of the other tools out there, you'd have to rerun this test all over again. With ours, it's no problem. You just right-click a step or right-click several steps, and you can run those individually while this browser is still open. And there you can see that step passed. That section is now enabled. Let's go ahead and add the toggle checkbox command, and here you can see it also wants to select a field, in this case a checkbox or a radio. In the bottom right, I'm going to go ahead and click the prices include VAT one. So you can see it's highlighted in blue. Let's go ahead and click on it, and that's selected now in the top left panel. And I want it to be toggled to true, so I'm going to leave that checked. Great, so you can see those two steps now, both with the correct fields. Let's go ahead and run them both at the same time. In this case, the invoicing section is already expanded, so the automation should just ignore that command and continue to the checkbox command instead. Okay, now we can see it's hovering over the checkbox command. It's gone ahead and clicked on it. That's now enabled. That test script worked. Now, if you don't want to add steps manually, there's also the ability to enable the recorder tool, which works for any web-based solution. In this case, we're going to use it for BC, so I've gone ahead and clicked it, I've spun it up, and now you can see it's enabled. If I hover over any fields on the page, they turn orange, which is just telling us that the automation is aware of the field we're trying to interact with, and as soon as we interact with it, it's going to be added as a step on the left side, which you can see has just been done for the mobile phone number, step 11 and 12. In that case, I've added 1, 2, 3 to that input field. So really easy to go ahead and record additional steps. You've also got that command picker if you have any more advanced logic that you want to add to your test. Let's go ahead and stop this, and I'll just quickly show the results page so you can see what it looks like when something's been executed. You'll also see it's done a result for the recorded steps. This is a recent feature that we added just for transparency or history purposes, so that you know exactly who recorded new steps, or you can watch the video to see which steps were recorded. I've clicked into one of these results here. This is just the instance where we ran that expand section command by itself. If we go into the first one we ran, you'll see the actual test script that we executed before adding any additional steps. On the right side is a video which we can use for playback. If you want to see a live demonstration of our BC testing or specific functionality, feel free to reach out to our sales team.